Now, it doesn't say to put any sugar in it, but I am dying for a sweet treat. So I'm going to turn my pot down. I'm sure I can turn it down now. And I'm going to toss in a tablespoon of sugar. So now I turned it down to low. Basically, I saw this recipe with some flour. So I'm basically making some dough. But I'm gonna try something. I never looked it up or none of that other stuff. But I'm dying for a sweet treat, and I refuse, boys and girls. I'm not going to the store to buy no junk food and bringing it here. So I said I'm gonna try something for myself. I'm not sure, but I think I need butter in this because I'm actually making a sweet treat. Actually making a sweet treat. I think I need some butter in there. I'm not sure. But I saw this video. I stopped watching it after it came out of the pan and stuff. So I'm gonna try something. I actually think I should turn it off now though. And it is turning hard. And it is making dough. But it is killing my arm. And I was watching one of the videos, and it said if you have arm strength, they didn't say you really needed arm strength. Dang, boys and girls. But trying to get it. Whew. And you gotta let it cool out on the corner. Oh. You have to let it cool on the counter a few minutes, but you do want to get some of the flour, you know, completely in there before you let it rest. Whew. Oh shoot! But I'm liking it so far. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my my camera over here on my counter while I put some flour on the counter real quick. I had to make sure I did a little scrubby dubby. Just gonna put some flour on the counter, and then I'm gonna get my my camera over here so you guys can see. Okay, I have my flour here already, but let me look at my cabinet real quick. I don't think I have one. I might as well not even look. Anyway, my flour is still hot. Oh. Good jiggles. Okay. so sorry. My flour is still hot, so I'm gonna put it on top of my pile of dough, my flour here, and try to get some of it out of the pot. It's very hot, so don't think I'm gonna be putting my hand all in it, because I'm not. Definitely not. I'm trying to get some of the little flower patches, you know, in there. But maybe it would help if I just mix it up a little bit more. I don't really like my hand all up in stuff and stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna let it cool for a minute, and I'll be back. I gotta take a pain pill. I completely forgot that I didn't put my video back on, but I have my dough. I'm not sure if it's good enough. I'm hoping that it comes out somewhat decent, because even if I only get to eat one piece, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I just want to try make a little dessert treat for myself, and I'm really enjoying the cooking and stuff. But it's gonna sit now, and I know you're supposed to put like a towel or something over it, but as you can see, I still got little pieces that's coming up off my hand. But I'm gonna put a little bit more flour down there and try, but I'm gonna let it rest now. I'm gonna let it rest. I'm just gonna get some more flour on it, and then I'm gonna let it rest. I think like an hour. You're supposed to do it nice. You're supposed to take a clean towel, and I just did all my cleaning today. So let's take a nice clean towel and put it over it like that while I get up my stuff and prepare my washing of my kitchen. And I want to go check my time too. And I just realized this has a clock on it. Oh, but I don't leave it plugged in, my thing. I'll be back in about an hour. It's been 30 minutes and it's still warm. And it's basically stuck. So I must have made it wrong. But I'm gonna wipe down my knife, try to pull it up and get some of it. I don't know if I'm supposed to leave it for more than 30 minutes, but I do have something intended. I'm gonna try my best to get my little snacky snack on this fire. And I'm using olive oil because I ran out of oil. So what I'm going to do is turn it off for right now and just cut myself some pieces. Man, I got to let it cool a little longer. Because it's a lot more. It's hotter in there than I thought it was. Okay, I'll return soon. I kind of feel like somebody is going to leave me a negative feedback at this point, but you know what? I feel like saying to them, I don't give a what? I don't give a what? Anyway, it's morning time. I actually fell asleep. Now, this is absolutely cooled off, but you can see that there's just not enough flour in here. So, And I believe my entire concoction of what I was trying is ruined. This flour is cold, but the good thing is I was trying to make something for myself to see how I could do it. I never in my life was able to make dough. I was never able to make dough. I've tried. I want to make bread. I just want to try to do something for myself that doesn't come in a package. You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of having health issues, but I tried and this didn't come out right. This didn't come out right. Look at my hand. And I see on videos where, you know what I'm gonna do? I hate to throw this away, but I don't know any other way to fix this. I can't keep putting flour on it because, and I got a dangerous pain in my head. Dangerous pain in my head. So I don't know what to do. I'm adding more flour. By the time I keep adding flour, I don't know what's gonna happen to it. But I'm not gonna lie. Just playing in it makes me feel a little better. Okay, each time I go through it, I'm getting more and more soggy dough. So I'm just gonna throw my video in the garbage, throw my flour in the garbage. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try again. But I want to tell you something. Everybody just about in my building has new countertops. Now, I've been in this apartment over 15 years. There's not a scratch on my counter. I don't know what they made this counter out of when they put it in here, but there's not a cut in here in my counter whatsoever. But I can tell you something. I was gonna have my counter changed as well, but they're getting that dark marble type counter. I don't want that in my kitchen. Oh. I might have to go to. I refuse to go to the hospital. I took a pain pill yesterday for the first time. God knows how long. I don't want to have to do that anymore. Ooh. Boys and girls. I really want to try to make some dough, so I'm going to try again. I'm going outside in a little while. I haven't been nowhere in so long. I'm just going to go to the Dollar Tree and just pick up something. Maybe find something to make into a meal. But I want to buy my mother some chicken. She wanted some chicken. And now they have the energy to go get her any chicken. And I know she was kind of sad. So I'm going to go buy her some chicken for lunch, drop it off. And then I'm going to go about my merry old business. Uh-oh. So, now, what I'm going to actually do now is just try my own way. I'm not going to measure the flour. Just gonna put it in here like this. Let's just imagine that being two cups. Now, I'm gonna put some water here. Boom! I'm gonna get a little salt because I see salt goes inside of the flour. A little salt. Just a little dash. My hole is really tiny, so just a little salt in there. And then I'm going to put in just a little bit of water. Little bit of water. I'm not gonna lie though. I need a little bit of assistance from this spoon first of all, just to get it started. Okay, now you can see some little lumps and dumps in there. I need some more water, but I'm gonna wait a few minutes. You know, I may not even go outside because who can actually drive with this type of pain in their head? Not me. It gives me a shock. I'm getting shocking pains in my chest, shocking pains in my shoulder, shocking pains in my head, my temple, but I am not going to the doctor. I'm tired of those people. All they want to do is put you on medication. Okay, well, this is looking kind of good, boys and girls. Okay. I think I need a little bit more water. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This might have been what I should have done from the beginning. Try it again on my own. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is looking really nice. And I'm getting up the dry part on the bowl and around the edges. I'm trying to get all that in there. Okay, now clearly I have what's considered dough, but I need more flour in there. Now I do have a little bit more around the edges, and of course I'm getting that up, but I actually need to put a little bit in here, just a little bit. But I do know something that I actually need. I need one of those sifters to take the knots out, but I'm going to take my own knots out. Oh, my head is killing me. Ooh. It's something that I'm not aware of that's causing these migraines. I know I took my magnesium. I haven't had B12 in a while. Let me take some of that. Oh, Jesus Christ. If y'all knew how this pain feel, y'all would be crying for me. Freak. I'm trying to do everything I can to keep my mind off of this stuff that I can't control. I'm trying to give me something I can do what I can control. Yesterday I cleaned the oven door, cleaned the walls, I cleaned the part of the stove that makes that noise if you frying something. I guess some people might call it a stove fan. Clean that too. And then I got a pan out of the oven. I scrubbed the pan. Oh, I think I got some dough. I don't want to put any more flour in this. I don't want to put any more flour in this. Now, what I am going to tell you is I absolutely don't know now if this is the flour that's supposed to rest. I don't think it is because there's no yeast in it. There's no yeast in it. I'm having okay, now it's time. Ooh, this feels so nice. Oh, I'm a big girl now. Oh, this feels so nice. This is my first one. That feels real. Okay. I hope somebody stayed to the end to see how I progress this flour here. Now, I do know that I should let it sit maybe 20 minutes, but maybe an hour. So what I'm going to do is put it like that. Now, this is beautiful. But you know what? Maybe I should do it a little bit more. Because they say you got to put your hand in it and put your leg in it. And I'm telling you now, it feels amazing. I would love, beyond words, to make myself a loaf of bread. But if this comes out in the oven the way I want it to, I'm going to be getting more flour and making more stuff. What I actually have been watching, I'm going to tell you the truth, I have a big freaking love affair for something that I could never do on my own. I never could live like that. But I watch a lot of people who have farms and they cut their own meat, and I couldn't live like that. I couldn't walk on the grass and go down the mountain and dig up mushrooms, and I could never. My emotional well-being would be ruined if I had to live like that. But those women, they have power, honey. They have power. They wake up in the morning time and all they do is cook. And that one, it seemed like they only have one meal for the day, and that's that big old blessed meal they put on the counter, on the table. But I mean, when I sit down and see how those people live with less and they have more, I'm like, wow. So it is what it is. Now, what I'm going to actually do is let my flour rest for about 30 minutes. Now, I already took care of my stuff. I had to do all that certain things. So I already did that. And now I'm going to take my, never mind. Okay, boys and girls, it's me again. Now, I'm not feeling any better, but I am going to try to pretend I'm going to chef it up in here today. So, I'm going to take a little piece, make a little bowl, and I have to use my own methods because I'm just having some fun. That's all I'm doing. So, I'm not a pro. This is my first time, so bear with me. I'm just a single woman that have no life and try to stay in the house as much as possible. Okay, maybe. I'm going to give my mother one to try. My sweet man one to try. Me about 4. Let's be greedy. My sister's going to get one. And her mate at her job is going to get one. So, there you go. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Hopefully this comes out right. I'm just trying something on my own. I don't think it's gonna come out tasting good. At least the flour anyway. There's no sugar in this flour. I'm gonna tell you something, and I hope no one gets offended. I'm not the best housekeeper in the world, but whenever you have anything you dealing with when it comes to putting in someone else's stomach that's coming out of your house, please make sure your surfaces and stuff is taken care of. We don't want to give anyone a stomach sickness. If you never had it, trust me, you don't want it. You know what? I'm feeling these, and these could have actually been two. They're massively heavy. They could have actually been two. I apologize. I have a tendency of washing 3 dishes every chance I can, and I forget sometimes that I don't. I forget that I'm recording. So now let me try to get some of my fancy equipment out and try to make some of these fancy meals that I'm gonna make. These are all my tools. Okay, all my tools. Now this is my pan I'm gonna use. Let me move this over to the side. Now I was gonna use my pan right here. I want to use my pan right here. So I'm going to put it probably right here. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it on. And then I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in it because I messed around and used up all my oil. So I don't have another oil like a Virginia oil, whatever that oil is. That regular oil. So I got to be very sparingly with this oil right here, just to see if I can get it to work. I'm gonna tell you now, I don't even like the smell of that oil. Don't like the smell of that oil. But these are some preserves. Now I've never seen anyone use preserves or anything like that, so I don't know if it'll work. It's just that I wanted something. Now this is a little too high. That's a little too high. But let me try to do what I want to do to make myself a little treat. And even if I only can get one. Maybe that's too much filling in there. Let's open it up some, since I do have a whole lot of dough here. That's a lot of dough. Okay. I feel so happy. This may not even come out edible, but I still feel so proud of myself. I can see Coral smiling right now. She probably bought me some balloons. Yeah, this is so pretty. Okay, let's see if we can put this in there. Oh gosh, it turned down. I don't want to turn it up. It keeps going down. Okay, let's get the next one in there. We don't want to burn the oil, you know what I mean? Okay, let me do this like they do at the pizza shop. Oh, it's cooking. It's cooking. Maybe I shouldn't put too much preserves in it. Yesterday I was craving some sweets, but oh man, this thing went off again. I was craving some sweets, but I don't want to, bring all that junk in my house. So I said I'm gonna start making me a little sweetie here and there. And if this doesn't come out right, you believe me, honey, I'm going to go to the store, give you another bag of flour, and I'm going to try again. That's right. I got nothing but time on my damn hands. I'm going to be me a chef. This is a lot. I should have just made 2 out of this. I'm not too sure if I would be able to eat all of this jelly, so I'm gonna just leave that little bit. Nah, that's too big not to have enough jelly in it. Okay, I'm almost positive I gotta turn this up a little bit more. It keeps going down, but I really don't like the smell of this oil. So I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Hopefully it don't burn. See, it's cooking. Ugh. This one is not too pretty. It was too much dough. The dough was too big. I don't know what to do with this. I just can't keep turning it up, but oh, this pain in my head. It's actually cooking though. It's actually cooking. If I had put some vegetable oil in there, I would have if I didn't use it to fry my chicken, and if I wasn't giving it to somebody else to eat, I would have used my fried chicken grease. But it would have tasted like fried chicken to me. But I would have been doing it for myself. But to give it to somebody else, no, I can't do that. But I don't know why it keeps going down, and I'm definitely scared to turn it up. I think I'm gonna go to the store and get some more of these preserves. I've always wanted to learn to bake. I always wanted to learn to paint. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna try to learn to paint, and bake. my goodness, it's frying. Look at that. But it needs to. Kind of worried. I don't know what. There we go. It's coming up. Ooh. I wonder. I think no. I love having my washing machine because I just drop my rags in my washing machine and I'll be done with it. Now it's bubbling up. It's cooking. It's making some color. Oh, look at that bursting out of there. I don't really want to turn this one over because it done burst open. But I'm going to have to. I believe anyway. But you can see they're cooking now, right? Yay! And they're nice and firm. So they're coming out. Boom, 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 boom. I'm making a dessert for the first time that might taste like trash. Ow! Okay, stop turning down. When I make it again, I'm going to have to make it on the stove. But that's going to be worse for my health. Because this heat right here is enough. But I can't keep turning it up. I wonder if I put a top on it for 5 seconds. Would that help it? Maybe. Maybe not. Oh my goodness, it's helping. No, I forgot I'd like to wipe my phone with some sanitizer because I keep picking my phone up because I'm looking for the time. I'm gonna go see my mother, but I want to call her at 9 to make sure she's not going anywhere because she doesn't know I'm coming, but I'm gonna bring her some lunch. I just don't want her to know I'm bringing her lunch, just in case I can't make it. You know what I mean? You don't want to tell somebody, oh, I'm bringing you lunch, and then you can't make it. And they be like, oh, I didn't even cook. I should have cooked, that damn liar. You know how people get down. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There you go. There you go. The thing I don't want it to burn. It is it, it is nice and but I don't know what's considered done and what's not considered done. So that's the problem. That's clearly not what you would call done. So what I'm gonna do is put the top back on it and let it bubble up for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go check something and be back. I'm going to take this one out. I think this is done enough for me. Maybe I put it on his face just a minute longer. But I can't keep it in there too long. It's been on both sides for a minute. Now I'm going to try this one here for myself. It's see if it's good enough. Good enough for me, but I'm not giving it to nobody else. And ooh, my mother is a straight up baker. There's no way my mother's getting this. Absolutely not. But for me, oh yeah, I'm okay. This jam stuff, delicious. It's I bought it from Liddell's. I guess it's one of them organic ones. Woo, hot. I'm gonna stack up on flour so I can try me some more desserts. Ah! Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, hot. But I think I'm finished now. The rest are mine. So, that was delicious. That is delicious. I'm happy. And it doesn't taste bad with olive oil either. Now I'm gonna turn it up and stand right here. For about 5 minutes while it cooks, because I don't want to stand over this pot all daggone day. But I'm definitely gonna finish eating my little goodie. Ooh. I'm gonna put them in little bags and put them in the freezer for myself when I want it sweet. Because all those little Debbie's, I don't want to bring those to my house anymore.